Okay, so here we go. Here's the box, and it's looking pretty good. It's all puttied. I did that yesterday, sanded it back, and I noticed put a little tiny bit flat bit over it, which will take a second to come off, and then that'll be it. Okay, well that's how she looks ready to be painted. So smooth. Sanded with 800 grit. Okay, there we go. Got her up on milk crates. I did that by myself. Dragged it over and then picked it up. It's fucking heavy too. Yeah. Anyway, now I'm going to blow it off, and I'm going to probably run a vacuum around here first, let that settle. Okay, in between painting, I just forgot, I'm going to do this actually first, is get my wires ready and then silicone them in, which I hadn't done yet. So, blah blah blah, here's the wires. Okay, so the way I had it was wired to 4 ohm. Okay, so there's your positive. Wait, I think I got a picture here of it. No, I don't. Okay. There's your positive, which was going 1 to each sub, and then a negative to each sub, and then the coils have joined. Well, I now got a wire to 1 ohm, which is different. So the positive goes to one positive, and then the positive goes to the other positive, so I can keep that. But then, see, it's going to go from this positive to this one. So I've got to solder a wire pretty much just goes from there and comes off. So he'll go to one positive, and then a wire goes from there to the other positive, and he'll go, and then like that. Let's see if this worked. I've only done one lot of wires, but we've got them 2 subs, and let's hook it up. I've got 1 minute left of battery on the camera, so I'm trying to make this quick. One. There you go. 0.8.9, exactly as I said it would be. It took me about an hour, but I got the wires done. A lot of soldering and cutting there to do. Takes longer than you think. There you go. Siliconed in the wires, also did it on the back. I don't care if it looks messy, you're not going to see it. But so they're siliconed in now. Got a good amount of length on the back there, over 1 metre. And heaps in there. I'm having a break before I go paint the box. Look at the fun stuff I do. I'm not playing with a thermometer in water. I'm making salt water, because the fish tank's getting empty, as you can see, and my live fish wants some water. So I got to get the specific gravity, which is, as you see, the green line. There we go. There's 1 coat of primer. That was 200 mils, just over 200 mils of primer. And I got a light coat over the whole box except the back. So even with that, I didn't get to finish it. So I've only got about another 200 worth, which is 100 of paint, 100 of primer left. So I'll just do the rest of it. Whatever I can at the end will go on the back. You will see, that's what I did here, about there, you will see that top bit, the first like 10 centimeters I think. So I will definitely have to have that red. Bing. Okay, still 1 coat of primer, but sanded it back now, and now it's back smooth again. Look at it, looks shiny, eh? It actually is. Even though it's a flat primer, it looks kind of shiny. So smooth. Sand it back with the 800 grit or whatever. So she looks good. Yeah, I'm not going to do the red today. So I want to go another coat of primer, nice thick coat of primer. This is a test piece I'm going to use. I'm going to spray it as well. I'm going to spray it red first, and I'm going to practice with the clear coat, because I want to do a clear and I fucked it up last time. So I'll do the red at the same time, but then I'll do a clear on him, wait for it to dry. If I'm happy with it, then I'll do this box. There we go. I got rid of, see, you know, these end bits look like that. I mean, look at the front. What end bits? So it looks really good on the front. That was my main aim, as long as I had the front perfect, and it is. Yeah, I mean, it's covered in well, it looks like dust, but that's actually the paint that's coming off. I've still got to sand it and everything. That's why you got to sand it. Anyway, it don't look too bad. The back's a bit splotchy looking there, but I didn't give a shit. I did the top of it good. There's no point, so it doesn't matter. Top's good, sides are good, and front's very good. And I got in the port there pretty good. Yeah, anyway. 2 coats sanded back. Okay, you can see it's that kind of a washed out grey look. And there's the other piece ready. So I'm going to mix up my red paint and we can paint it. The air is red. And so is the box. There's one coat of red. Looking pretty good. The front and the sides look good. Top's not too bad. There's a few little lines, but that's because I ran out of paint. I only made up 100 mils to see how far to go. Like 100 mils worth of paint, so 100 mils, 200 mils, and I only did the front and the sides, so I ran out for the top. I made some more. I painted that thing up, and I've painted that much of the back. As I said, you know, the middle of it's really not visible, so I'd rather even just not do it because I don't want to waste paint. Okay, well that's 2 coats. The red looks okay. The red looks similar. I didn't do the back, as I said. That was me just practicing different nozzle squirts and shit. It looks okay. See there, on some angles it looks like it's, you know, it looks weird. Then you get like that and it looks fine again. So, looks okay. The front looks pretty good. So, I don't think I'll do 3 coats. So I think that'll be it. So 2 coats. And now here's my practice piece. Now I just did the just a real quick spray of the clear on it. Okay. Now it looks really good. Just touch it there. It feels shiny. Okay, even though I just sprayed it, it's already like pretty much dry. And the main thing is last time it all cracked. So we'll see if it all cracks. I'm going to actually do like the full 2 or 3 coats of it here before I even start on here. Okay, well there's the 3 coats and actually it came out pretty good. It's smooth, just a touch. There's a few little rough bits because I never sanded this one, but it's smooth to touch. And oh yeah, I think it looks good. It shined, it didn't crack or anything like the other one did. The other one, as soon as it would dry, within 5 minutes it looked shit. This has been sitting here for like 10. In between each coat I'd come down and it looks good. So I think I will go ahead. Okay, so I've just done the first clear. Now, this is the bit I did first out the back here. Now it's shiny. Any of the rough bits are rough, but see this like white stuff? It's got that look again, where it's not wet, like where I didn't really put it on. So I really put it on as much as I could everywhere, so it's looking okay. I really do hate doing these clear coats. Like it came out perfect. That feels good, and this is feeling good. The top looks weird. It's went all white. So some bits. So look at the difference. That's sprayed of undercoat, and it wasn't as thick, and that was thick. So I can't get the angle on the top to do it as thick, so it's coming out weird. That's it, people. I'm done. She came out. That there is actually better than it looks on the camera. And I don't know why it looks bad. I just sprayed this top bit. That was where I finished off. I ran out of whatsy, so that was it. It actually looks okay. It'll dry okay. Front looks great. This side looks pretty good. The top bit of the back looks good, which will be the visible bit. The only bit that looks shit is that front there. See it here? A bit of white all on the front. And because I worked it out, when I'm doing that, spraying along here, the little fine bits spraying up here, they do that. And you know, you're going to have it, it's going to be somewhere. You can't do the whole box and not have those little bits. The thing is, the thing sits in the car like that backwards, so you're not going to see any of this front top. The only way you see this bit is literally if you put your head like squeeze your head in sideways to look at it. No one's going to do that. So as long as the sides and the front look good, the front looks really good. The sides look okay, and the top looks but as I said, the top's the least important part. But the actual front itself, it looks pretty good, and yeah, it'll do. I'm happy. It's smooth on the front, as I said. The front's good. The rest of it, yeah. Here's the collars. Yeah, the reds are similar. They look pretty good, reds wise. This is slightly darker, but that's because it's probably faded. So that's the collar of the new paint on the car. But as far as the reds go, They're very similar. That's got more light on it at the moment, but they're similar. But as far as shine goes, you know, look at the shine on that. And that's not too bad, that's what I mean. Like, it's okay, look at the top, it's terrible. So it's all rough. Yeah, top's bad. But anyway, it'll do.